Hi there, I thought I'd show you a little sneaky peek of the inside of my studio as of today. Everything's been changed in here. This is my painting space that's usually a complete shambles and a complete mess. And we've managed to clear a whole pile of space because I'm just starting a brand new mural. It's a new illusion mural. And this one is called Trompe Versailles, which is Versailles is the Versailles Palace in France. Is a huge property. I don't know if you've ever been there. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever been to Versailles Palace. It's an amazing place. This mural is an interesting one because it's on a totally different surface that I haven't done before, so it's taken a little bit of time to get rolling and get started because there's been lots of chemistry lab tests to make sure that everything's going to work okay. Anyway, the surface is here finally, and I've got it all set up. It's a huge mural. It's all set up ready to start drawing and painting on. So I'm about to start the design phase before I do any of that. But now I'll just switch the camera around so that you can see, and I'll show you what's happening in here. The studio. It's a bit squeaky as it rotates around, sorry. So at the end there, can you see there's this blind. It's an electronic blind that's got a little motor inside, and there's a little switcher on a thing down there with a cable attached to it. So these are electronic blinds that can be, by remote control, can be put up and put down. They're rolled down at the moment in exactly the position that they're going to be when the mural's up in the client's place. It's going into an upstairs office of a beautiful residence in Kenmore. So I'll just back up a bit so you can see this a bit better because it's huge, this mural. That's only the start of it there. And then along the long wall of my studio here, there's panel number 2, number 3 and number 4. Now, been to my studio, very bad here at the moment for some reason, the internet's bad. So anyone who's been to the studio before, you'll know that through here, this is the door, right down there, there's a door hiding in behind that panel there. The door takes you through to the office, and the office is through that door, and we can't get through to it at the moment. So while this mural is underway, anytime we need to go from the office into the studio, we have to go all the way around the outside of the house. So that's going to be pretty funny. So these panels are set up. I've got them set up. I'll just switch around again. I'm just going to zip back around again and show you something here. Back to here again. Put up. There's a little electronic thing on there. On top of, these are aluminium panels. So in order to paint on soft line surface, I need to have something very stiff behind it that's nice and flat. So there's been this whole construction going on for the last few weeks on, first of all, ordering the panels, designing what sort of panels, and then in behind here on the wall, because the wall's bumpy and the door's in the way and all that sort of stuff, we've got timber running across there, and then these panels here underneath the blind, the panels mounted on timber, which is then slung on this other timber. So there's all these layers here until now I've got this lovely flat surface that I can draw and paint on. So it's quite a process, this one, brand new technique that I haven't used before. Had to do lots of testing to make sure that it's going to work okay. But it's a very exciting moment to have my studio space all clear. So lots of room for me to run around like a mad chook and paint like a lunatic and finish this view of the gardens. It's going to be a view through the 4 windows. They're going to look like windows that you're looking through to a view across a beautiful set of parterre gardens inspired by the style of the gardens at the Palace of Versailles in France. So we're calling this Trompe Versailles, Versailles in the French pronunciation. And so there's going to be gardens and trees and parterre flower beds and pathways and fountains and all sorts of things as you're looking through these 4 windows. So it's currently on an L shape, but that's only because I don't have a wall long enough to put all 4 panels on. So we've designed it so that I can paint on 3, then I can take 1 down and shift the other one along, this one along, and so I've got the other 3 in one straight line. So I'm going to be shifting 3 panels across and 3 panels back each time I need to join things up. That was the only way we could work out how to do it. Phil and I have been working on this for quite a while to try and engineer how this is going to work in the studio. In the end, when it's in the client's set of windows, it's 4 long windows side by side, one great big flat image. So there's a challenge for me to be able to get all the perspective right while I'm jumping panels back and forth, but I know I'm going to be able to do it because I know how I'm going to do it. So there you go, there's Trompe Versailles. It's up on the wall. It's a blank canvas at the moment, but I'm finishing off my design today and tomorrow, and then I can start drawing it up. It's so exciting! Are you excited? Tell me, give me a thumbs up if you're excited. Thanks for watching.